Hey, it's Keto Joe and welcome to my channel, and my show tonight is Keto Pork Chops with a side of Brussels sprouts and bacon. Okay, let's look at our ingredients. These ingredients today are really by taste. We don't do a lot of measurements when we make this. We've got our pork chops. We're going with boneless pork chops today. Good looking chops. And here's our almond flour, which is the main ingredient in our batter. Our almond flour. We're going to use garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, Lowry salt, and pepper. And you can add some other things. And here's 2 eggs. So we're going to mix the eggs together and make an egg batter. That egg batter is going to be used to dip the pork chop in, and then we're going to go ahead and throw it into our almond flour, and our almond flour has all those great seasonings in it. So when you put those seasonings in your almond flour, make sure you do a good job of mixing it up really well so it's ready to be the covering for the top of the pork chop. Once again, you can add whatever you want to that mix. You can add red pepper flakes if you want a little kick. You can add anything really, whatever kind of spices you like. You can add parsley and basil, whatever. When we're done with the egg and the batter and there's leftover, mix them together and we make what's called a Johnny cake. When we were kids growing up and my mom would be frying zucchini or eggplant, there'd always be leftover breadcrumbs and egg, and we would make it together and we made a Johnny cake, and boy did we love that. We'd fight over who would eat that Johnny cake. Alright, when you get it on the pan, we like to line the pan with aluminum foil, spray it with Pam, and then our trick is to add a piece of bacon on top. Then you gotta look at your Johnny cake. Add a piece of bacon to the top to give it a little extra flavor, and also in conjunction with our next dish. 400 degrees, about 25 to 30 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. Use your temperature gauge. It always works great. Here we go with Brussels sprouts and bacon. These Brussels sprouts happen to be already cooked and out of a package for us. I like to take real Brussels sprouts, cut off the end, and cut them in half. These are more pieces, but it'll work. But I do like to use Brussels sprouts that are whole if I can find them in the store. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cook that bacon. Now that bacon we like to cut up in little pieces and cook it. It's easier to use little pieces so it's all ready to throw on top of the Brussels sprouts when they're done cooking as the final garnish for the dish. If you cook the whole piece of bacon, it makes for a mess, gets all messy and crunchy, and to be honest with you, this is the best way for this dish to cook the bacon. Go ahead and cook it well, make sure you move it around, and when you're done, put it in a dish and let it just sit there and wait, and it looks great. Then we're going to put butter and some coconut oil inside of a frying pan and get ready to throw the Brussels sprouts in there. When you throw the Brussels sprouts in, you can also add some seasonings. Once again, my staples are garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and Lowry. You want to mix all these together good, and at this time I had to add a little extra coconut oil because it was kind of dry, or you can add some more butter, whichever you like. And that's what it's going to look like when it's done. You mix it up good, you get it all ready, and I'm telling you, it is a great dish. Throw your bacon on top of your Brussels sprouts, mix it all in well, and it really makes for a good side. It's perfect for your keto diet, it's keto friendly, and it'll keep you in ketosis, which is the most important thing. Looks great. So you're now going to get ready to take your pork chops out of the oven. About, like I said, 25 minutes or so. Pull them out. Go ahead and stick your thermometer in there. Make sure they're at 165 degrees, and then they'll be ready to go. Those Johnny cakes look great. Like I said, they taste almondy. I like them as a little dessert at the end. So you're going to take your Brussels sprouts, and you're going to mix them in great with your meal, and it really is a great meal. All right, there you have it. Great keto pork chops. Enjoy the meal. Make sure you like this video as well as hit that subscribe button. And I look forward to sending you great videos in the future. Have a great day and bon appetit.